Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Patrick Osoi. I fear not to say a presidential candidate or aspirant in 2027. I want to say that it is very unfortunate what I saw yesterday, and I want to say that it is important that today, as a former person who was in security forces in this country, to state a few things that I've realized with the brutality that I've seen with the police, especially yesterday. It was me, among other team, heading to town with the Kebaso'S, Morara. We were going to town to, of course, celebrate that its release. But before my vehicle was about around uphill, we were actually, the police came ahead of us and blocked the road. And therefore, we were arrested. And the police officers got into my car and took me to Kilimani police station. I want to say that I understand even the jurisdiction of how the police forces or the police service is supposed to operate. I was not even within the jurisdiction of Kilimani, but I was taken to Kilimani police station where I've spent a night. And I want to say that it's unfortunate that somebody like me, who can afford a bill, who can afford to pay his bill, was denied the chance to do so as per last night. And I want to say that it's a malicious act by the OCPD. I want to be very categorical. It's called Barua Kobia. And I want to say that the IG and the end of state of this country, Mr. Ruto, Dr. Ruto, I want to say that it is very bad, and I want action taken against the OCPD Kilimani, who in this case came to the police station last night purporting that his watch had been broken, and that me and among these gentlemen, we were to stay in custody. Never commented anything. He never said the charge against. It is until this morning I realized that I was charged with unlawful assembly. For me being a politician, I cannot regulate people to follow me. I cannot regulate what I can do. And it is within the Constitution that we have the right as citizens of this country. And I want to say for the record that I want action taken. And we are not just going to take action because he has not apologized to us. If the OCPD Kilimani police station, Mr. Kobia, Barua, and the OCS, in this case, Coril Albert, who in this case I asked him, you are the officer in charge of the station. Even if the IG called for someone to be released in this police station, it will be with your consent and with your approval. So you cannot tell me that you've been directed by the OCPD not to release or pass cash bill. Ladies and gentlemen, this is some things that I wanted to keep so that we generate more power in order to streamline this country. But I want to say, time to say enough is enough has come, and we are going to gang up all together as someone like Kebaso'S tell us where and how, where and what is not happening. We, Patrick Osoi, we are going to tell the Kenyans on how we are also going to fix this country. So this is what I want to say. We are going to collaborate as a team in this country. Both the political class, the Gen Zs, the millennials, and everybody in this country. If you believe that this country needs a change, I want to say that it is the time for us to gang up together. As it was said yesterday, 3 years is a very long time to deal with the raw kind of brutality that is coming. And I want to say it very clear. It is not all police officers that are brutal. Because yesterday night, we dealt with very courteous police officers at night. And even the deputy OCS of Kilimani, Mr. Elijah Coril, is a gentleman who has made us actually to pay the cash bill, because I am denied to say we are not going to pay the cash bill. Now that they denied us the cash bill yesterday, we wanted us being presented to court. But what happens? The charge sheet were not prepared until this morning, so that now it would have been amounted to us to be taken to court. So I'm asking, if somebody of my nature who has been in the security force can be mishandled in this level. If somebody who can afford at least to pay his cash bill, whichever how it is, can be mishandled at this level, what about that Kenyan? I had yesterday to intervene a few people who are in the police cell. They were missing only 2,000 to pay off something and leave the police station. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to say, our IG, I want you to take note of the comment and sentiment that we have given this morning and in regard to the OCPD Kilimani. And I want to say, he owes us apologies. He owes me apologies. He owes this gentleman apologies. Because you cannot arrest somebody and put them in custody with no substantial amount of offense that they did. And again, I want to call upon the government of the day. And I want to say this for the security of a country is more paramount even than infrastructure. If we do not deal with the security issues, we are going to have thieves and con people do contract, steal from the government and all that stuff. If we love we love this country, it is paramount that we make sure that we prioritize the security in this country. What do I mean? We need to have the police officers who arrest and do kind of sort of people to have cameras on them. Yesterday at court, when we were with the team there for Morara solidarity, imagine a police officer was telling someone to delete a video that she was taking. What country are we living in? We are in 21st century where you cannot avoid media, where you cannot avoid things to do with social media. So ladies and gentlemen, let us get to know kumepambazuka. Na wale ambao wanafikiria bado ni usiku, I want to tell them kumepambazuka. I am one of the kind, and I want to call this. This is for the police officers. This is for the ex-police officers. This is for the ex-military officers. This is for everybody who has served in the forces. I want to form a group, and this group that I'm going to form, we are going to have an undisclosure, because it is us people who in the police force, in the police service, in the defense forces, if you believe in changing this country, if you believe in integrity, if you believe that you are there to serve, or you are there to serve the Kenyan people, I am calling you, we join hands together so that we deal either legally with the law police officers, and because in this case, if a boss, in this case an OCPD, who does not reason, what he is going to do is he is going to give an officer a lawful command, and this officer will go down there with the lawful commands. So we want to deal squarely with the top brass officers in this country. If you do not, and you're not following the rule of the law in this country, it is our obligation as citizens, it is our obligation as Kenyan people to make sure that we instill that, because this country belongs to us. This country belongs to all of us. And I am telling this and I'm saying this before the cameras. Any police officer watching me, any police defense force watching me, any type of officer watching me, if you are an ex-police force, if you are an active police officer, you are an active military officer, you are an active prison officer, you are active AP officer, you are active GSU officers, or you are retired or ex, it is the time. I have told you, I am going to be the commander in the people who believe in integrity of this country. We are now tired, and we are going to deal with only people who have interests of Kenyans at heart, and we are going to control and to have this country back to us. That is me. And let me tell you, it's unfortunate. And I did not want to get into the depth of this thing. And I've told Kenyans, and I'm telling Kenyan and Mr. President, I'm not just a mere Kenyan. I have been in the forces, I've been in the National Intelligence Service of this country. I have served in special forces in this country. I have prioritized this country with my own body and my family. And then what people can do is just to have somebody like me who understands my rights, even as a citizen of this country, torment me, maliciously mishandle us, beat this kind of person. This person all night was having pain on his ears. This person here, this other gentleman is hurt here. Just look at this person. What kind of a country are we living in? Why can't we have and see? If you have any mistake, if you have committed any offense, the police officer has the right to tell you, Mr. Sir, we are here to arrest you. Can you hand over yourself to us? That's it. We don't have to fight our own. We don't have to have police officers and people exercising this kind of brutality. We are in 21st century. In 21st century, we are so fast. We understand and know what is required of us as citizens of this country. Please, let us join hands together. And I believe in one thing, together for change. If we want to change this country, it is you, me, him, and everybody. We have this 2027, bro. Let me tell you, we need to set aside our differences. And I said, the team Morara, the team Osoi, the team, whoever believes in change of this country, whoever we see can be able to take this country where we want it to be. We are going to, all of us, rally together and support the bid of wanting to make sure that this country is changed, and this country, people have respect to the rule of the law. People have the accountability that we call. We cannot have a government that is not accountable. We cannot have a government that is running this country without the consent of even deputy president. And a whole deputy president does not understand, was not even aware of a contract. This kind of jokers and kind of jokes in this country, we must say enough is enough, and we change the narrative and own this country where a citizen will feel free, where a citizen, his opinion will count. We cannot have a bill the other day that the citizens' opinion is not considered. Ladies and gentlemen, can we say enough is enough, and we are tired of this kind of things? And I want to appreciate all of you guys for coming. I want to really appreciate all of you for coming, the media and everybody to come. Welcome, engineer. I appreciate so much. So I want to say that I appreciate and thank you everybody who came in solidarity. Them that came yesterday night, them that gave me a call, the likes of Eugene Wamaro. I appreciate so much that you guys, you are at heart. And I want to say, let us put our political differences aside. Let us be selfless. If we have to change this country, it will going to be changed by people who are very selfless. A person will get into parliament and say, this what I'm getting is too much, is not supposed to be mine. It's supposed to belong to those people. Those are the kind of leadership we are going to embrace in come 2027. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. And I want to appreciate again. And as I wind up again, I want to reiterate this statement. The IG of police and the president of this country, I have spoken. We want either an apology from the OCPD Kilibani, Mr. Kobia Barua, because this is very wrong. And it is bad to just punish people, Kenyan people, with a police cell that does not even belong to him. If you want to punish Patrick Osoi, punish these gentlemen, take them to your home. Not to use government facilities and installation to punish people. I've also met an immigrant in that police cell. I want to ask, if an immigrant is deported in this country, how long does it take? I have heard that there are also immigrants who have been deported who have stayed over 1 year in custody. Ladies and gentlemen, where did humanity go? Can we embrace humanity and exercise injustice as it is supposed to be? That is my words. And I really want to say that it's unfortunate. And I want to say thank you very much again. Asante sana.